Hello to Mold and welcome to Musings of Fox. For this video, if you want to see how I went from this to this, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video I am bringing you a experimental hair video, at least for me. I'm going to be trying out new to me products from IGK. I'm going to be trying out their toning drops Mixed Feelings mixed with their leave-in conditioner Mistress. And so we're going to combine these two and see if we can tone out the brassy tones of my pastel hair. Brassy tones are like the main enemy to those of us who either have blonde hair or who have pastel in the pink purple family hair. Brassy tones just come in and they wreck everything. They ruin your pretty colors. So we're gonna see if we can use Mixed Feelings to tone out the brassy and give us a nice icy cool canvas to put in the fun colors. Let me give you guys a tour of my hair. So when we went from the green to this kind of pastel rose garden color that it's supposed to be, we left in a lot of blonde, and as you can tell, a lot of that blonde has just gone really brassy, especially in here. This piece is supposed to be like a nice vibrant pink color. It's not. I almost have like a blank canvas to just kind of start fresh with colors. My purples are still here in the base, but they're very, very faded. But yeah, you can see that like my hair color kind of looks like shades of stained wood, which is not the look I'm going for. So let's continue this tour. Yeah, it just looks a little dingy. It's just not really great, and this is just not the canvas you want to put more pastels on, because pastels have so little pigment in them that, you know, I honestly nowadays do my hair color without gloves because it just doesn't stain. There isn't enough pigment. So if you have a lot of color already in your hair from like brassy tones, you're not going to be able to get a nice clean crisp color like you want. So you have to neutralize these brassy tones. Oh, this is just not a great look. This is probably the most attractive I've ever looked on the internet. But we're working on it. So we want to get these to like nice, clean blondes. I am also going to leave some blondes in it like we had, but like this just isn't supposed to be. Sorry, it's so hard in a camera to try and pick at your hair. Yeah, this piece is just supposed to be nice and pink, and it's just all kind of gone insane. So hopefully we can get to a nice icy blonde color, and that'll be a great canvas to put the fun colors back in. So I'm gonna go wash my hair, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, so I am back looking the most natural I have ever looked on this channel. This for me is kind of towel dried hair. That's what the drops and Mistress asked for, is towel dried hair. But because Mistress is an anti-frizz leave-in conditioner, I know that my hair needs to be a little bit more closer to wet. It's obviously not dripping, but it's definitely nothing I would ever describe as dry, except for just being dehydrated. So we're gonna take IGK's Mixed Feelings and their leave-in conditioner Mistress, and I'm going to mix them in my hair dye bowl. I've split my hair down the middle, even though I usually wear my hair way parted to one side, because I'm going to try and do this evenly, and because I have a lot of hair and I want to make sure that I get everything saturated. So we're dividing down the center. We're going to do a bowl is going to be half a head at a time. I may end up using all of this. I keep forgetting to mention, so I bought these as a set for $29. That is how much Mixed Feelings costs on its own, and currently Sephora and the IGK website have a set where you get this like half size, third size of Mistress when you buy Mixed Feelings. So like it's a set, but it's like the cost of just Mixed Feelings, which I really dig. So that is what I am using. I am going off a table that I saw on IGK's Instagram of depending on what color your hair is and whether you're mixing in Mixed Feelings into a shampoo or conditioner that you wash out, or whether you're doing it as a leave-in. So I'm going to try 5 drops per side of my head, and we're going to see what that tones out to. So here we go. Very nervous but very excited. So taking Mistress, and she's no longer, kind of smells, what does she smell like? Sunscreen, like a bit like summer, coconutty but not quite coconutty. It's a nice scent. I like it. So woo, we're dumping that much in there, which is a lot, but again, I have an excess amount of hair. Most people do not have as much hair as I do, so hopefully you can get away with a lot less. But if you ever use leave-in conditioner that's like a mix any cream, you should probably know how much you already use. And this is Mixed Feelings. And it has a screw off lid like this. It looks very scientific. I got 2, and you press on the back here. That gives you 3 and 4 and 5. We're gonna mix that up and see what that looks like. See if it looks purple. Another thing you can do if you are trying to get rid of brassy tones is you can use a purple shampoo and conditioner. A lot of brands have those. I contacted IGK's Instagram team, so I asked them whether they thought I should use their purple shampoo and conditioner or if I should use Mixed Feelings, and they recommended Mixed Feelings because you can customize it, because you can use a shampoo conditioner formula that you already know that your hair already likes. So it's actually really freeing. There's a lot of product in there, and I'm only using drops, so it's gonna last me a really long time, though I have no idea how long I'm gonna have hair that needs to be toned. But it's really nice to just have a brand that's kind of like, hey, buy this one product instead of our 2 products that you're going to use up really fast. So I really appreciate that about IGK, that they're not like, you should just buy them all. Like, that's kind of what I was expecting. They're just like, no, just get Mixed Feelings. They didn't even tell me to get the set. I just found it myself and was like, hey, woohoo, a set. Alrighty, so that is what 5 drops looks like. It's pretty purpley. It actually kind of looks like the dye that I use for the under hairs. So we're going to see if this is enough to cover this half of my head. I'm going to probably speed that up. I am going to do it with my hands just to see what that's like. Because it does tell you that you can mix it in with shampoo and conditioner, I feel that it should be pretty hand safe, and that lets me kind of also get a feel. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I kind of want my hair to be that color. Oh, that's gorgeous. I want to see what it's like, and also I can get a better feel of whether or not the hair is saturated. So let's just, yeah, let's just do this. They say that you can actually see the brassiness come out before your very eyes with Mixed Feelings, and that is so true. It is really trippy watching my hair kind of go a little bit silvery, and kind of watching my purple clear up. They also do recommend this for purple dyed hair, because purple dyed hair is susceptible as well to brassiness, so it's really nice to watch my purple just really zing when using this. I'm very excited. Not gonna lie, I'm really hoping that this comes out really great and that this isn't like some horrible fail and I haven't ruined my hair and then I wind up in a Brad Mondo video. So let's just all, you know, think good, non-brassy, silvery thoughts for me. Okay, thank you. I don't know if there's a difference. Is there a difference? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell in this light. We shall see. Okay, we're just gonna let those friends hang out there, and then we're gonna take this side, just gonna kind of run it through. This side actually looks a little bit better than the other side in terms of like no. Alrighty, round 2. Woo! Okay. That might be the mistress. Sorry, Miss Drop 1, I had rogue gross hair. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're wondering and you have like just mostly blonde hair, you don't have pastel dyes over top, toning is something that you can do frequently. Like I said, when they say you can mix this into your shampoo, I mean you can squirt this into your bottle of shampoo and you can tone your hair with every wash. That's not a problem. You can also use a violet shampoo and that'll tone your hair every wash as well. There's nothing damaging about toning that isn't like a scary toner that's for professionals only. This is a very regular person friendly toner. And so if you're wondering where brassiness comes from, it comes from the fact that bleached hair is porous AF, and everything from chlorine, sunlight, to just air pollution gets in your hair and changes the color. So it's just unavoidable with even natural blonde hair. Everyone with blonde hair or fake blonde hair like me have porous hair that is going to like be ripe for the poisoning. So that's what we're trying to cancel out today. Alrighty, so look how this section's actually kind of pretty. It's not too bad, but we are going to take out the just tinges of brassiness that it has. let it go a little bit silvery. Especially if you're dyeing your hair pastel colors, you definitely want it more silvery than you want it any sort of brassy. And it's definitely not like hair dye where it has to be like painted in layer by layer. It's just something you squeeze into your hair and then kind of work it in. For those wondering, Mistress feels really nice. It kind of reminds me of like a water moisturizer that you'd use on your face, where it doesn't quite feel like a more intense moisturizer where it just feels like it's sitting there. This kind of feels like water that I'm just rubbing into my wet hair. So I'm really excited to see how it softens and handles frizz without leaving like a massive leave-in conditioner greasiness. Just getting more and more silvery. Also, another thing, just to say, these specifically are leave-in drops. They do not need to be rinsed out. It's not just because I'm using Mistress, that's also a leave-in conditioner that I can leave it in. It is a leave-in thing by itself. I don't know if I would really recommend just dropping the drops into your hand and rubbing them on without some other sort of medium to mix it in, but it is all leave-in products. So none of this requires to be washed out like most toners would in a salon. These are all leave-in friendly hair things. Which reminds me of what my hair looks like mostly when it's like freshly bleached out at the salon. It's really, really nice and really lovely. I love seeing my like silvery blonde hair again. Because if you watch the video where I talked about switching to this hair from acid green hair, my hair underneath all this was platinum, a beautiful platinum without even before any toning there. It was a great shade of platinum, so it's like I'm trying to get back there and give myself a nice fresh canvas again. In case you're wondering, toning and bleaching are very different things. Toning will not get rid of dye, it will not get rid of color, which is why it's safe to do over hair that you have colored. It just only cancels out orange and yellow tones and gives your purples a little bit of extra oomph. Alrighty guys, that is my hair toned. I'm gonna go dry it and then come back and show you guys what my hair looks like, and we'll see if there is a difference between before and after. Hey guys, just a little check-in. My fingers, I don't know if it's showing up, are a little purpley. I haven't washed them yet, so I don't know if that'll come off. You can see it in my hand here too. So they are a bit purpley, so maybe you want to wear gloves. Not sure it's because I was using just such a small amount of product over my head versus a shampoo, but I'm definitely stained a bit purple, so just a heads up. Okay guys, I am back with mostly blow-dried hair. I haven't 100% blow-dried my hair because I don't like to do that to my blonder hair because it gets really fried. I first want to address the Mistress leave-in conditioner. It's not my favorite leave-in conditioner. My hair feels really grippy and crunchy, so that might be a good texturizing leave-in conditioner. I really like softening, silkening ones, so personally I prefer Wade's leave-in conditioner. But as a medium for the Mixed Feelings, which was the whole point of this video, I think it serves its purpose really well. I am so ecstatic with the amount of toning I got done. I hope it's coming across on camera how silvery my hair now is. I know, it looks really fried. I don't feel like the Mistress did anything for my hair. My hair looks dry AF, which it doesn't usually, but I didn't condition my hair before using the leave-in conditioner and the toner because I wanted to see what the leave-in would do, and it honestly just makes my hair feel crispy. But I am so excited by the amount of brassiness that is out of my hair. It looks so silvery and it's left just the hints of peach that I had in it. So obviously this is not the color I'm going to keep my hair after this little talking segment. I will come back after, well, what for me is tomorrow, to show you guys how my hair took the dye, because I think that's really important. Maybe if you have blonde hair, this is where you want to leave off and you're like, okay, yes, okay, no. But for those of you who are interested in how it also then serves as a canvas for pastel hair, you'll want to stick around to the end of this video for me to come back and show you how my dyes took after toning my hair. But yeah, so I'm really feeling very strongly about mixed feelings. Again, this is my first toning and it did this much. You can keep toning all the time. I'm excited to use this with my actual hair conditioner, which is Oi from Davines. If you want to see how my toning hair intro goes, of course, follow me on Instagram at Musings I post my hair all the time. You can kind of track it and see how it goes. But for now, I'm honestly feeling really strongly. I'm really proud. I'm really happy I got this. I'm really excited because I went Pastel a few years ago and I stopped because it was really hard to control the brassiness. I just felt like I was constantly fighting it. At some points I embraced the brassiness, but it was just a constant struggle. And I am ultimately growing out my hair so I can go back to my beloved hot pink, but that's still gonna be a few more months and I have to survive those months with this hair. So very positive feelings about mixed feelings. Not as positive about Mistress. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave my Mistress and keep my husband. So sorry to Mistress, but IGK, I think you got a banger with mixed feelings here. So yeah, if you want to see how this canvas served my pastel coloring, just stay right there. And ta-da! Alright, so it's been a few days for me and just milliseconds for you guys, but here is my color refresh. As you can see, I have nice, crisp, clear colors thanks to toning my hair beforehand. I'm going to take you on like a slight tour of my head. So here you can see the bluey purple that I like to do underneath, and that definitely benefits a lot from toning because there was no brassiness and the hair underneath was quite silver. It let the blue and the purple really pop from the dye instead of kind of neutralizing. Up on top here I have these blondie bits are Pulp Riot's Cleopatra and a mix of Pravana's Rose Gold, and then underneath in the midtones it's like a puzzle search where we have these pinkier tones. That was a little mix I concocted of Arctic Fox's Virgin Pink mixed with a bunch of Clear from Pulp Riot. Clear from Pulp Riot is their kind of mixing medium akin to a conditioner, but a little bit, it's actually the exact same formula as their dyes, just without pigment. So you're getting a lot of those nutrient rich conditioning bits that you get from dyeing your hair, but without the pigment. So I just put a little bit of Arctic Fox's Virgin Pink in there. I mean like little smidges, and that way I made my own baby pink color. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I've mentioned this before, but the last time I went rose gold in 2017, I really didn't feel that confident in it. I didn't know how to fight the brassiness. I didn't know how to ask the right questions. I was really scared of screwing it all up by toning it myself. You know, there's just so many things that I don't think someone should do at home with their hair and they can just really damage it. These kind of toning drops are just not going to damage your hair. They're just taking out the brassy tones, and so I just didn't feel confident back then to take my hair really into my own hands and do more than just refresh and just put some dye on and hope for the best. But now that I've had a few more years experience with my hair and knowing what it can take and what's okay to do at home and what I think is best left for a salon, these toning drops are just fantastic. They definitely have an A in my book. I'm not so much a fan of Mistress, the leave-in conditioner. It made my hair really kind of crispy and crunchy, and that's not a texture I look for in my hair. But I also have a really oily hair, and even though it's been processed a lot, it's still very oily hair, and a lot of leave-in conditioners are just going to meet that, and it's just kind of like an in and out on my head, and it's not great. So Mistress might be better for some, not for, I would not recommend for oily haired folks, but I would absolutely recommend these. I will definitely be putting these in my conditioner in the shower, but be aware that if you're adding this to something like conditioner in a really water heavy environment, the water is diluting, so you will need more drops to counteract the dilution from the water that'll be like in your hair and just in the ambiance the atmosphere of your shower. So I obviously am a small channel and not sponsored by IGK. I mean, like one day that would be great, but I am not sponsored for IGK for this video. I just bought this myself off of Sephora, but it is a product I think really works for toning blonde hair and pastel colored hair, and so I would really recommend it. A rating from me for toning these luscious locks, and yeah. Alrighty guys, as always, if you have any questions I did not answer in this video about my hair, about toning, about anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. That was it for this video guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!